Here we go. Welcome back, Revolt family. Today's workout of the day that we have for you is Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm is a 20-minute AMRAP. You're going to do a 200-meter run. Once you do your 200-meter run, you're going to do 7 odd object clean and jerk. And then you're going to go ahead and do 40 line hops. Obviously, depending on what equipment you have at the house, you can go ahead and do different things for it. If you've got a barbell, awesome. You could do cleans and jerks with your barbell. Otherwise, you can use an odd object or maybe a dumbbell that you can go ahead and do that with. As always, you want to get a good warm up in, get the heart rate up, break a sweat before you actually get into that 20-minute AMRAP Tiger Balm. The warm up, we're going to do about 6 minutes for quality, guys. And we're going to start out with just some basic inchworms. As always, when I do inchworms, I'm thinking about really transferring the weight from arm to arm, almost as if I was doing a handstand walk. Once you're in that push-up position, that nice tight quads, or abs, quads, and glutes, and you're going to go ahead and keep the elbows nice and tight to the body. It'll look like this. So you're going to go ahead and do 5 inchworms with a push-up at the bottom of each one. Once you do that, go ahead and do a 100-meter jog. And this is, again, nice and easy, guys. You're just warming up. Once you do your 100-meter jog, you're going to go ahead and do single leg glute bridges, 20 of them. You'll go ahead and do 10 on each side. So with the glute bridges, think about getting your heels as close to your butt as you can. Get that other leg. Knees are basically in line. Squeeze the glutes, driving those hips up. Come back down. Do 10 on one side, switch to the other side. Same thing on the other side. So you do 10 and 10. Once you do 10 of those, then you're going to go ahead and do lateral hops. And you can go ahead and, if you've got an object or something like that, you can go ahead and do hops over it. Or if you have a rope, instead of doing line hops today, you can go ahead and do single unders or double unders. That'll be totally fine. So if you're going to go ahead and you've got an odd object for the workout, then the best thing to do, guys, is obviously you want to go ahead and do cleans from the ground. Once you have it in that front rack position, we'll go ahead and we'll jerk overhead. If it's something that is pretty heavy, you might do a push jerk. Otherwise, you could probably get away with just doing a push press or a strict press. If you've got an odd object, say like a little bag of sand or a bag of dog food, something like that. If you have bigger dogs, you can use that. As always, we set up, feet are on either side of that odd object. Hips are going to drive back, hinge at the hips. Keeping that core nice and tight, I'm going to reach down and grab that odd object. From here, I'm going to drive my heels into the ground and try to get my elbows underneath that odd object as quickly as possible. Once I'm here, like I said, depending on how heavy your odd object is, you may need to go ahead and either press it overhead or jerk it overhead. But if it's not so heavy, you can probably get away with just pressing it from that front rack position. So again, the clean from the ground, I'm going to get it into that front rack position, and then from here, I can either strict press it, push press it, or push jerk. All right, whichever one you want to choose, dependent on how heavy it is. Hopefully you won't get a bunch of grout all over your hands, which I just did. I'm going to place that bag down very carefully. That is the workout of the day, guys. Once you do your power clean and jerks, obviously you've got your 40 line hops. With the line hops, pick a spot that you're jumping to. Or if you have a rope, you can obviously do single unders or double unders. So again, your AMRAP, 20-minute Tiger Balm, you're going to go ahead and do a 200-meter run, 7 power clean and jerks, and then 40 line hops. Or if you've got a rope, single unders or double unders. Have fun with this one, guys. Make sure to put your score into WODify, post it on Facebook, Instagram. As always, take care of the family, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, don't touch your face.